Hello guys, and today we're reading Captain Underpants and the Attacking of Talking Toilets. What the heck? Uh, where is it? Oh, Chapter 1, George and Harold. This is George and Harold Hutchins. George is the kid on the left with the tie and the flat top. Harold is the one on the right with the t-shirt and the bad haircut. Remember that now. Depending who you ask, probably hear a lot of different things about George and Harold. The teachers, Mrs. Wimberly, might say that George and Harold are spent and unbehavior challenged. The gym teacher, Mr. Meaner, might add major attitude adjustment. The principal, Mr. Cup, would probably have a few choices words to include like sneaky, criminally. Merchants, I'll get those boys even if it's the last thing well, you get the idea. But if you ask for the parents, they'll probably tell you, that George and Harold were smart, sweet, and very good-hearted. Cute. Even if they were a bit silly at times, they had to agree with the parents. But even the silliness did get them into a lot of trouble. Sometimes, in fact, it once got them in much trouble. They accidentally almost destroyed the whole planet in this victories taking toilets. But before I could tell you that story, I'll tell you this story. Ha ha ha, laughed Mr. Clip. Oh wait, that's the wrong page. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. George and Harold had found memories of last year's invention. What up? Hold on. Oh wait, I'm back. Oh no, I lost the page again. Oh, wait. If you guys remember where it is, I don't actually remember. Oh, found it. Okay, where was I? Oh wait, no, that's not the page. I think it's, convention, but it was a bit different. The first prize got to be the principal of the day. Wow, said George and Harold. We're going to principal of the day, all the rules, the whole day. And everyone in school was fond of those rules. We have to get, we have got to win this. Again. Okay, guys, I'm back. Really? Really? Well. Oh, wait, that was weird. Okay, where are we? Oh, just then George and Harold, Principal Mr. Crump showed up. Aha, he shouted. I bet you two are not up too good. No, really, said George. We're just reading about this New Year contest. Yeah, said George and Harold. We're going to win first prize of the contest to be principals of the day. Yeah. Do you honestly think that you entered this contest after stunt pulled last year? Better good. George and Harold smiled and thought back in the minute. The flashback. Wow, it's the flashback. Okay. It was 1 year earlier, and all of the faculty of the students of Howard's elementary school had gathered in the gymnastics for what would later be known as the sticky chick incident. George and Harold stepped onto the microphone. "Ladies and gentlemen," said George and Harold, "I have to invent you something glued to your seats." "Yes," said George and Harold, "we called it glue." Mr. Krupp Mr. Krupp got very angry. "You two did not invent glue," he shouted. He stood up to take a microphone away from George and Harold, and his chair stood up. Everyone in the gymnastics laughed. The school secretary, Miss Anthony, stood up to help remove Mr. Krupp's chair from his pants. Her chair stood up to her too. Everyone in the gymnastics harder. The other teachers stood up, and you guessed it, they were stuck to the chairs as well. Everyone in the educed howled with laughter. One of the kids stood up to go to the bathroom, and his chair came up with him too. Also, the attitude stopped laughing so hard they quickly checked the chair, and suddenly the laughter stopped completely. Everyone in the whole school was glued to the seats. You see why it was true that George and Harold had not invented glue. They had invented new kind of glue by simply mixing rubber excrement with content orange juice mix. They had created a quick drying body heat activate glue. wait, wait, they applied to the special glue to everyone in the seats in the gymnastics except theirs. Earlier that morning, everybody in the gymnastics yelled, seething with anger. What? What? "I've got a good idea," said George. "What?" asked Harold. "One!" cried George. George and Harold were grinning from the ear, remembering the silly invention and the chaos that followed. "That was hilarious," laughed George. "Yeah," chuckled Gerald. "It would be hard to top on. It'll it'll be hard to top. Did I say to top? Oh, to top. That's this year." "Well, you won't get a chance this year," said Mr. Club. He took the magnifying glass and held it up to fine print on the sign. "This contest is open to all students except for 3rd and 4th grade. Oh, except for George Beard and Hal Hungens." "You mean we can't enter the contest?" said Owen. "It's worse than that," laughed Mr. Krupp. "You boys haven't even attended the school year contest. I'm putting you two in study hall that whole day." Mr. Krupp turned and walked away, laughing vigorous. "Rats," said Harold. "What are we going to do now?" "Well," said George, "you know them old saying, if you can't join 'em, beat 'em." Earlier that evening, George and Harold sneaked back in with okay, I'll skip ahead. Never mind. Okay, still in the here, whispered George. Oh, it's just Melvin stealing, he said George. Melvin was the school fanatic. He was busy putting some last-minute touches on his new invention for the contest. Okay, guys, that'll be it for today of Captain Underpants talking of the talking toilets. So I hope you guys like this video, and bye.